from Guadalajara, Mexico at the age of 5 in the year 2000, and we landed in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Woo, I bet you that was cultural shock for your family.
Yes, it was.
And so did you go to college there?
I did. So I was raised in Knoxville, Tennessee, East Tennessee area, and then I moved over here to Nashville. I'm so grateful to be here.
Well, welcome to Nashville. It's a great city. We're growing and we're making changes. So you are working with TIRRC, which is and you're working with the policy team. Kind of explain what that is. Kind of give me an overview of what TIRRC is. I'm going to say it again. Tennessee Immigrant Refugee Rights Coalition.
Yes.
And what exactly is this organization?
Absolutely. So TIRRC is essentially an organization where we build power with immigrants and refugees all across the state towards creating a Tennessee where we can all thrive and have access to opportunities. Now, the policy team essentially leads our campaigns and advocacy work, creating that bridge between our communities and folks or institutions or people in positions of power so that their voices are amplified and heard.
And let's take a step back. TIRRC has been around maybe 15, 20 years, I can't remember, and really started when the immigrants and refugees started arriving. A lot of negative things happened, and so people gathered and said, hey, this is not right. And so TIRRC has done a lot of things for our immigrant community, and we're talking our refugees that are coming all over. And I keep saying, I know there's 140 languages spoken in our metro schools, but you're a statewide organization, correct?
Yes, correct.
But really, when you look at what's being done in Nashville, we are the leader in adding value to all our counties nationwide. We do know that 94 of our 95 counties grew with Hispanic population, but we also know that we have over 40,000 Muslims in Middle Tennessee, and I'm sure growing, 60,000 statewide. We have a very large Indian community, and we're talking Indian Asian. I think we have about 15,000 Indians. We have, again, people from all over the world coming to Nashville. Why do you think they're coming to Nashville?
Yeah, so that's a great question and great points that you bring up. TIRRC has been around. We are actually about to celebrate our 20-year anniversary in 2023. Okay. So you highlighted it perfectly. Tennessee is a new destination state, right? So what does that mean is that folks from across the world are seeing, from different countries are seeing Tennessee as a place where they have opportunities, to join their families and to be a part of these communities, right? To have access and opportunities for jobs here, right? And as you were mentioning, right, we have the largest Kurdish community population outside of Kurdistan.
That's huge.
And that is huge, yes. To add a few more stats on the Hispanic community for the Heritage Month, data shows that Tennessee is actually has seen a huge increase in the Hispanic population from 2020 to 2021 with a 4% increase.
Wow.
And it's expected to grow even more in the coming years.
And is that because of our Venezuelans that are coming here? Because I know we have a lot of Venezuelans, or just all different types of Latino Central Americans?
That's right. So that's all folks that identify as the Latinx community or Hispanic are coming to Tennessee because of the opportunities here, right? And it's expected in the coming 20 years for the Hispanic population to make up 10% of the entire state's population.
Well, and I do know for a fact, it's projected by the year 2040 that Latinos will be 34% Latino, Davidson County, 32% Caucasian, 27% Black, and 7% other. And the other used to be 3% in the year 2020. But so when we see this growth, we also see a lot of change for those that don't embrace it, and then we have so many who do embrace it. But we still have to deal with public policy. And I know that in your history of TIRRC, you've done amazing work. You work a lot with our DACA recipients, which is our Deferred Action Childhood DACA
arrivals.
And these are children who come with their parents at a young age that didn't have a choice to come, and they don't have a status here, yet they're going to our schools, which is a federal law, and yet they have to pay out of country tuition. What are some of those success stories TIRRC has done to deal with not just the Latinos, but also driver's license? There's just so many things. Can you highlight a few exciting?
Yes, absolutely. So as you were mentioning, this growing shift in growing demographics in Nashville and Tennessee, should be, a flair for policymakers and folks in positions of power across the state to invest in these growing populations, right? These growing communities. And, Nashville and Davidson County, if, they want to continue to celebrate diversity, that starts with investing in our immigrant refugee communities. But also, in addition to that, we have awesome organizations like TIRRC and others across the state who are, in coalition with us, who are creating those opportunities for all immigrants and refugees, right? So that's through having, DACA renewal clinics at the TIRRC office and naturalization clinics, right? But as you were mentioning, we have more than 7,000 DACA recipients in the entire state of Tennessee.
And what are their ages?
Yeah, so they range from, whenever DACA was implemented in 2012 through an executive order from the Obama administration, thanks to organizing from immigrant youth,
These are our youth. These are our youth that are graduating from our high schools that didn't have a Social Security number, and the executive order allowed them to have a Social Security number so that they can work and continue to go to college.
That is exactly right. And now, since that was in 2012, we have folks right now who are DACA recipients, who are still youth, but also some who, have children, who have families now here, that are U.S. citizens, and so these are our community members, our neighbors, our friends who are DACA recipients or, TPS holders.
And they're our workforce, too.
Exactly.
So some of the programs that TIRRC does is really they do English, education, citizenship. Tell me a little bit about that, because I understand a little bird told me that you are going to become a U.S. citizen.
Yes.
Tell me about what TIRRC offers and how you realize that this is an opportunity.
That's right. So we do have several programs, right? So like our English classes that just started up again, and also our naturalization clinics. We have a lot of...
and let's just go. English classes to teach English. We get that. What is a naturalization class?
Yes. So the naturalization clinics that we have are opportunities for community members to come to our TIRRC building, and we can help them through their entire naturalization process, right?
To become a U.S. citizen.
To become U.S. citizens.
Do you have to have a green card first to become a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Okay.
So it kind of goes, you have to be on a pathway to citizenship in order to finally, depending case-by-case basis, but generally, folks who have been green card holders, legal permanent residents for about 5 years, they are then eligible for U.S. citizenship.
And some people, a green card holder or someone who's here legally could be a student that came here that, fell in love and married an American, and they can get their green card that way. A work can sponsor you, and you can get your papers that way. My mother was a green card recipient her entire life. She married my American father, never wanted to be a U.S. citizen. I just always assumed she was, I don't know why until I was older, but that was her choice because she loved her Mexican citizenship, even though she could have dual citizenship, which is what I have. But it's a green card's one thing, but taking the jump to be a U.S. citizen means you're committed to our country, and it's a process. And you're going to those classes now?
Yes. So basically, the opportunity to be on a pathway to citizenship is, a privilege, that a lot of folks in our communities might not be able to have, and, you hear a lot of folks saying, like, get in line, doing it the right way, and quite frankly, there is no line,
There's never been a line.
There's never been a line. So for folks who are in the position, like myself, and countless others who are in the position to apply for citizenship. We just celebrated Citizenship Day, and it was a call to action from cities, organizations all across the country, urging folks who do have that eligibility to take that leap in becoming a U.S. citizenship. And what does that mean? That gives folks the opportunity to vote, participate in our democracy, whether it's through voting or through, running for political office. And I am incredibly privileged to be able to have the opportunity to become a citizen. And through one of the citizenship classes that we had on Citizenship Day.
Good for you. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like work.
Yes. Through the naturalization clinic that we had, in addition to our celebration on Citizenship Day, where we assisted more than 30 individuals representing more than 10 countries that day. I was one of those individuals who is now eligible to go through their citizenship process.
Oh, that is so exciting. I'm so excited. Well, we welcome you to be part of our democracy, but you already are. But I know this is something that is a personal choice, so that is kind of exciting. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to continue to talk with Luis Mata, who is with TIRRC and policy team, and we're going to talk about some initiatives with the Governor Lee's made. Right back. Join us. Muchas gracias.